You are not logged in. Would you like to log in or register? December 22nd, 2023, 5:23 p.m. Number 1. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22nd, 2023. Post, 254. The Phantom Menace Humorous version. Warning, sex humor and cursing throughout. Not for children under 13 years of age. All credit for anything not my own in this script goes to their authors. Any change or alteration made to any original material from other authors made for editorial purposes or for continuity or in keeping with the rules of the force.net. Original authors that I can remember. Speak. That vacuous. That Morse half-brother. Pup. T. That to the waist. The Marmalade Cat. Shalima. Study 3600, me. General Recon. George Lucas wrote part of SC-69 second try. Many other authors and contributors. I have sought not to rewrite the original, now lost, but have borrowed heavily from the jokes of the original and made the script agree with the other extant humorous versions for continuity BLSKV. A Speak Papanvak Predi owned production. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. SC-01 EXT space. A vast sea of stars serves as the background for the main title crawl which rolls up into infinity. The humorous versions. Episode 1. The Menace, not Dennis, but a Phantom Menace. It is a time when people are greedy, when the Evil Trade Federation is up to no good. They have set up a blockade of the tiny planet of Nabio, because they are upset over being taxed. Wait a second, a Star Wars movie that's about some tiny planet being invaded. How important is this planet anyway? Will it really make a difference? Anyway, the cameo of the Senate has dispatched 2 Jedi to meet with the Velcro and bring an end to the blockade. The camera, yes, there's a camera, even if this is an NES and not a movie, sweeps down over a starfield field of, well, stars. It's space. A Republic cruiser flies in towards the Federation blockade. SC-02 int. Republic cruiser cockpit. LIGON, tell them we wish to board at once. Pilot, the ambassadors for the cameo want to be seen at once. Strange-looking alien who is just really a person in a rubber mask, yes, of course. SC-03 EXT, space around Nubo. The cruiser flies into the chief ship. SC-04 int. Big Bad Federation ship hangar. NOTC 3PO, I am NOTC 3PO at your service. This way please. They move off down the hallway. 2 worker droids look on but say nothing because their lines were not included in the film. The 2 Jedi, still cloaked, walk into the meeting room together, being led by a droid which looks like C-3PO did in the Holy Trilogy, except this one is silver. The 2 Jedi take off their hoods. They are Liam Neeson and Ewan McGregor, Ligon Gin and Tonic and Obi-Wan McNobi. SC-05 int. Big Bad Federation ship conference room. Obi-Wan, I have a bad feeling about this. LIGON, that's clever, because your first line is an immediate reminder to all the Star Wars geeks out there of a line that's used often in the original trilogy, which will make them happy. But don't worry, my young Padawan, the Velcro is a coward. These negotiations will be short. Obi-Wan, it's not about this mission, Master. It's something elusive. And what's a Padawan? LIGON, well, it's the word George Lucas created to mean Jedi apprentice. He invented it way back in an early draft of the original Star Wars movie. Obi-Wan, oh, you are wise, indeed, Master. SC-07 int. Big Bad Federation ship conference room. Readers, Scene 07. What happened to Scene 06? Study 3600, J/K. SC-06 int. Big Bad Federation ship bridge. Newt Reagan and Doe doing fine stunned, before NOTC 3PO. Newt, what? What did you say? Doe, Godzilla. Newt, not you. NOTC 3P0, The ambassadors are Nissen and McGregor, I believe. Dot, I knew it. They were sent to force a settlement, eh? Blind me, we're done for. Newt, okay. Pokes out Dot's eyes. Dot, yeah. Newt, stay calm. Dot, stay calm. You just put my eyes out, you stupid. Newt, I wager the Senate isn't aware of the Supreme Cameo's moves here. Go, distract them until I can contact Lord Chin. Dot, are you brain dead? Newt, I can put out more than your eyes, you know. Dot, good point. You. NOTC 3P0, yes. Dot, sort it out, will you? NOTC 3P0 lets out a squeaky sigh and walks off, pausing as one arm falls off. SC07 int. Big Bad Federation Ship Conference Room. Ligon and Obi-Wan sit at the large conference table. Obi-Wan, is it in their nature to make us wait this long? Ligon, no. I sense an unusual amount of fear for something as trivial and uninteresting to the audience of devoted 8-year-olds as this trade dispute. Obi-Wan, I mean the stupid waiter. NOTC 3P0 enters with a tray of drinks. Ligon, I told you should have been patient. SC08 int. Big Bad Federation Ship, Bridge. Newt, Dot and Rune Viking are before the hologram of that Chin, a robed figure whose face is ineptly obscured by a ridiculously large hood. Dot, this scheme of yours has failed, Lord Chin. The blockade is finished. We dare not go against these actors. That Chin, you seem more afraid of the audience than you do of me, doing fine. I am amused. Velcro. Newt, yes, my lord. That Chin, I don't want that sack of parrot droppings in my sight again. Newt, yes, my lord. Dot pees himself, then drops dead of combined fear and embarrassment. That Chin, this turn of event is entirely predictable. We must accelerate our plans, Velcro. Rune, my lord, how many clichés can you cram into a scene? That Chin, quiet, you. Velcro, begin landing your troops. Newt, my lord, is that legal? That Chin, well, no, not exactly, but I figure. Recovers composure, never you mind. Newt, okay, and the Jedi. That Chin, make a futile attempt to kill them. We need some sort of dramatic tension here. Newt, yes, my lord. SC09 int. Big Bad Federation Ship, hangar. The Republic cruiser sits still. The two bad actors inside realize there is something wrong, considering there is a huge cannon pointed at them. Just to wake the audience up, the ship explodes rather loudly. SC10 int. Big Bad Federation Ship, conference room. The two Jedi immediately jump to their feet. Gas begins entering the room. Ligon, gas. Obi-Wan, sorry, I shouldn't have eaten that mustard. Ligon, we haven't time for that now, my young Padawan. Looks at Obi-Wan, move your saber, for Crip's sake, you can't see around it like that. Obi-Wan, sorry, master. SC11 int. Big Bad Federation Ship, hallway. A hologram of Newt, surrounded by Tinker drones, appears in the hallway. Newt, they must be dead by now. Tinker drone 1, then how can we have a plot? Newt, well, hell, open the doors. The door opens and a cloud of gas comes out. Silence. Tinker drone 2, maybe they are dead. SC12 int. Big Bad Federation Ship, bridge. Alarms are going off all over the place, making it impossible to hear. Newt, what in blazes is going on down there? Rune, what? You wore a blazer and your underwear. Newt, what's underwater? Speak up, man. Rune, no thanks, I just ate. Newt, we're not late, we're on schedule. Will somebody turn off those creeping alarms? No one can hear him. Newt sighs, pulls out a laser pistol, and blasts a control panel. The alarms stop. Newt, now, what were you saying? Rune, sir, points to the ruined control panel. You just opened up all the defensive barriers between the Jedi's location and here. Newt, well, OS ****. SC-13 int. Big Bad Federation ship, hallway. Ligon and Obion continue to knock the crap out of the Tinker drones. Ligon walks up to the bridge door and gives it a good solid kick. It falls down with a mighty crash. Newt, oh crap. Release the destroyer droids. 2 tricycle-shaped droids come rapidly down the hallway, stopping and unfolding into a laughable imitation of a threatening battle pose. Obi-Wan, Master. Destroyers. Ligon turns from where he has Newt and Rune backed up against a wall with his saber at their throats. Ligon, oh, goody. He grabs Rune and tosses him into one of the destroyer droids, which keels over and falls apart. Ligon, cheap Nematiden-made crap. Come on, my young Padawan, let's go. SC-14 int. Big Bad Federation ship, landing bay. Ligon and Obi-Wan come out of a ventilation shaft and drop 20 meters to the floor. Obi-Wan twists his ankle on landing, and Ligon hits a stack of boxes. Obi-Wan, ouch. Ligon, damn it. They drag themselves to a position where they can see thousands of Tinker drones entering a landing craft. Obi-Wan, I think we have a problem. Ligon, yeah, they are all going to different places. Obi-Wan, what? Ligon, put in your hearing aid. Obi-Wan, how? Ligon, put in your hearing aid. Obi-Wan, what was that about the braid? Ligon, here. ing. Aid. Obi-Wan, oh. He pulls out a small earpiece on a brown, twisty cord that now runs from his right ear to his pocket. Ligon, that's the last time I pick a Padawan who's into heavy metal. Obi-Wan, it's an invasion army. Ligon gives him a look. Obi-Wan, okay, a rather pathetic invasion army, to be sure, but still an invasion army. Ligon, this is an odd play for the Federation. Stow aboard a ship, we'll meet down on the planet. Obi-Wan, but why on earth would we want to do that, Master? Ligon, to keep the plot moving. Voiceover, the attack cruiser for Nubu and points west will be departing from platform 9 3/4 in 5 minutes. All passengers. SC-15 int. Big Bad Federation ship, bridge. What now, sir? We're receiving a transmission from the planet. Rune, it's Queen Padme Neberi Amidola or whatever they are calling her this week herself. Newt, at last we are getting results. On the crappy view screen, Queen Amadillo appears in her throne room. Wearing a massive and elaborate headdress that makes Princess Leia's double buns look like cornrows, she sits, surrounded by the governing council and 4 handmaidens, Dopey, Happy, Grumpy, and Sneezy. Newt, again you come before us, Your Highness and Her Majesty. The Federation is pleased. Picard, yes we are. Amidorilla, you will not be so pleased when I finish these quasi-royal circumlocutions and get to the point, Velcro. Your trade boycott of our planet has ended. Newt attempts to smirk, finds that the shape of his head doesn't allow it, and gives up. Newt, I was not aware of such a failure. Amidala, you are unaware of many things, Velcro. Like the 30 trained assassins sneaking up behind you right now. Newt, what the hell dash? He spins around, panicked. Amidala giggles, teehee. Made you look. Coughs, returns to the flat royal voice. I have word that the Senate is finally voting on term limits. And this blockade of yours. Newt, I take it you know the outcome already. I wonder why they bother to vote. Amilala, because, Velcro, they are paid by the hour. Newt, oh, I see, yes. Amidalalola, enough of this pretense, Velcro. I am aware that the Supreme Cameo's ambassadors are with you now and that you've been commanded to reach a settlement. Newt, breaking into a cold sweat, I know nothing about any ambassadors, especially not 2 Jedi being played by an Irishman and a Scot. You must be mistaken. Amidili, be careful, Velcro. The Federation has gone too far. Picard, no we have not. Newt, Your Majesty, Highness, or whatever, we would never do anything without the approval of the Senate unless we were commanded to by a mysterious dark figure in a robe. You assume too much. Amidali, we will see. For our royal optician comes tomorrow. The transmission ends. Rune, she's right, the Senate will never. Newt, it's too late for that now. We have to have a plot, you imbecile. Rune, do you think she expects an attack? Newt, she suspects everything. We must move quickly to disrupt all communications, pause, down, long pause, there. Rune, why the pauses? Newt, damn this appliance. Damn the creature shop. SC-16 int. Nubu-Kozata Palace, Throne Room Day. The Queen, Dopey, Sneezy, and her governor Sombabla stand before a hologram of Senator Papititin, a thin, kindly man who sounds a hell of a lot like that chin. Papititin, how could that be true? I have assurances from the cameo, his ambassadors did arrive. It must be, the transmission begins breaking up, get, nego, large fries. The hologram sputters and fades away. Omedala, what's happened? Captain Kirk turns to his sergeant. Captain Kirk, check the transmission generators. Babla, a communications disruption can only mean one thing. A plot device. Amidola, actually, there's a lot of things it could mean, but the Federation would not dare go that far. Picard, Capt. Kirk, the Senate would revoke their trade franchise, and then they'd be finished. Amidola, we must continue to rely on negotiation. Babla, if you say so, President Carter. We've lost all communications. And where are the cameo's ambassadors? If this is a consular ship, where are the ambassadors? How can we negotiate? We must prepare to defend ourselves. Capt. Kirk, this is a dangerous situation, Your Majesty or Highness. Our security volunteers in Nutcracker outfits will be no match for a whole bunch of Federation Tinker drones. Amodali, I will not condone a course of action that will lead us to war. The sound of fighters flying overhead is heard. One wall of the throne room explodes. Babla, testily, I think it's just a bit late for that, Your Majesty. SC-17 EXT, space around Nubu. 6 landing craft fly in formation toward the surface of the planet. One of them goes pixelated for a moment before recovering. SC-18 EXT, Nubu Swamp, Twilight. 3 landing craft, what happened to the other 3, descend through the cloud cover, which mysteriously parts to let them through with a nice wide margin. Obi-Wan's head emerges from the mud of a shallow lake. Obi-Wan, frantically wiping his head clean of mud and small amphibians gag. 2. Black. SC-19 EXT, Nubu, edge of a geologically impossible swamp region, New Moon. A vast army of Tinker drones moves out of the swamp, wherever did they land there in the first place, and onto the plains, tripping from time to time. OMPH, sitting in his tank, is taking orders, for whatever odd reason, from holograms of Rune and Newt. Rune, there is no trace of the Jedi. They probably stowed aboard a landing craft. OMPH, how can you be sure, sir? Rune, how many times do I have to tell you, fool, we have to have a plot? OMPH, oh. Right. SC-20 EXT, Nubu Swamp Eclipse. Ligon runs through the swamp, with lots of animal-like CGI running around him, away from the mechanical-like CGI. Up ahead, there is a major character CGI. JB, oh Mesa Goods. LIGON, get down, you stupid piece of CGI. Ligon runs and knocks Jab down. The robot CGI tank hovers over them. JB, oh, Mui, Mesa love you sir. Mesa called Jab rings. Mesa your humble marketing potential. LIGON, with an, oh god, what next, expression that won't be necessary. JB, oi, Mui. Naf. Point. Egad. Ligon, are you brainless? JB, nodding cutely Ligon, you almost got us killed. JB, I spake. Monty Python monk, and Saint Attila spake, saying, O Lord, bless this thy hand grenade, that with it. Ligon, look, clear off, will you? To jab, the ability to speak does not make you intelligent. Ligon smiles slightly as he considers what he just said. Ligon, conted, now get out of here. JB, no. No. Mesa stay. Mesa use humble comic relief. Ligon, that won't be necessary. JB, oh but it is. 'Tis demand by the goods. 'Tis a live debit, 'tis. Ligon, pauses say what? JB, Mesa staying with you throughout the whole entire movie. Ligon, that won't be necessary. Suddenly the sound of blaster fire is heard from the back right corner of the theater. Ligon and JB turn to see Obi-Wan being chased by some Tinker drones riding staplers. Ligon, get down. Pushes Jab to the ground and destroys the two staplers with his bright saber. Ligon, what's wrong, Obi-Wan? Why didn't you use your saber against the staplers? Obi-Wan, I can't tell you that, Master. Ligon, why not? Obi-Wan, that scene didn't make the final cut. JB, you saved my again. Obi-Wan, what's this? Ligon, a non-existent character voiced by Ahmed Best. Let's get out of here. They move off. JB, excuse me. They keep running, Jab trying to keep up. JB, excuse me. They continue running. JB, hey you sir. They stop running. Ligon, impatiently yes. JB, I know a safe place you can go, but I can't take you there. Glob City. 'Tis a hidden city. I can never go back. Ligon, then why are you telling us about it? JB, so you sir can say funny things to scare Mesa. Ligon, you hear that? JB, yeah. Ligon, that is the sound of 1,000 terrible things coming to get medieval on your hiney. Obi-Wan, if you don't take us to the city, we're not going to wait for those 1,000 terrible things to get here. JB, user point is, well seen. This way, follow my SC-21EX Tinubu Swampage of Lake Breaking Down Part I. The two Jedi and the Glob come to the edge of a lake. JB, we're going underwater now, Okide. Jab climbs onto a diving board set up at the water's edge. He gives a yell as he gracefully does a double somersault with a half twist and dives into the water. Near the lake, three judges hold up three signs reading 10, 9.5 and 8. Obi-Wan and Ligon give each other a look, then pull out their Jedi breeders. Obi-Wan, holy plot convenience, Jedi man. Ligon, into the water, boy Padawan. Breeders on, the Jedi wade in after JB. SC-22EXT, Nubu Lake, Underwater Breaking Down Part 2. Ligon and Obi-Wan swim behind JB. And swim. JB never giving a thought as to how the Jedi are able to hold their breath this long, obviously not knowing about the breeders. Obi-Wan and Ligon's ropes are floating up all in all sorts of crazy ways above them, slowing them down with significant drag, allowing JB to get way out in front. Ligon and Obi-Wan use force speed to burst forward to catch up. Obi-Wan realizes he forgot to clean out his breeder from the last time he used it, in the swamp, and he begins to feel sick. They go on like this, JB happily swimming along and whistling to himself. Yes, somehow he can whistle underwater, for about another half hour, Obi-Wan trying to keep down by, and trying simultaneously not to spit his breeder out when up in the distance is Glob City, an Art Deco city of bubbles. Jab swims through the membranous wall of an opening and the Jedi follow. SC-23 int. Glob City Square Life and Death. Globs in the square gawk when the bone-dry Jedi come through the membrane. Four guards armed with taser poles ride two-legged kabooms into the square. The guards, led by Captain Capos, aim their tasers at the trio. JB, Hysadera Captain Capos, mess back. Capos, Noah Wiley, jab. User going to the Goblin Kingses. User in a big pile of bandipoodoo this time. Captain Capos zaps JB with 5,000 volts of electricity and he drops to the ground. Capos slaps cuffs on JB. JB, how would I? SC24 int. GLUB City High Tower Boardroom Goblin King's Judgment Seat Midnight Sun. Boss Nasty, the Goblin King, sits on his judge's throne, surrounded by Glob officials. LIGON and OBUN stand before him. Off to the side, JB sulks, surrounded by guards. Boss Nasty, I know who you are, Thorin, son of Thrain, son of Thor, king under the mountain. Only you don't have a mountain, which makes you nothing, really. You know, there's a price for your head. Just your head, nothing attached. One of the officials leans over and whispers into his ear. Boss Nasty, oops, pardon me. User cannot be here. This army of mechanics up there is you, we saw. LIGON, a droid army is about to attack the Nobio. We must warn them. Boss Nasty, Wizard don't like the Nobio. What have they done for us? We used to be their slaves. Tosa were bombarded days gone past. They think they're better than us. They have their laptops and their smartphones and their satellite televisions. They think their brains as big as the Einstein. And ISA don't even know who that is. OBUN, once they take control of the surface they will take control of you. Boss Nasty, Mesa no think so. They not know of us. Lion King Music Startup. OBUN, you and the Nobio form a symbiote circle of life in a hoop that never ends. When you die your bodies become grass, and the Nobio eat the grass, or at least their dogs and cats and cattle do. What goes around comes around. Do unto others what you would like to have done unto you and the world will be a better place. Peace, love and flowers, man. Boss Nasty, enough of your philosophical mumbo-jumbo. We're going to speed yous away. LIGON, waving his hand, we could use a transport. Boss Nasty, we say give you una timbro. The fastest way to get to the Nobio is going through the planet so. Now, go. LIGON, thank you for your time, we live in peace, boss. They start to leave and pass JB, who beckons to them. JB, Dessa setting you up. Going through the planet so is disgusting and smelly and dangerous, essay. Any help here would be hot. OBUN, Master, we're short on time. LIGON, what is to become of Jab rings here? Boss Nasty, he's to be sliced up and fed to the fishes for breaking the Nokombaki rule, but so as not to upset the little kids in the audience, we say he's to be punished. LIGON, I saved his life. He owes me what you call a life debit. Your gods demand that his life belongs to me now. Boss Nasty, rings, use Hausa Hafsa Nafsa Lifey play with Dissen Hissen Nissen. JB, nods ha. Boss Nasty, be gone with him. Good riddance, essay. Jab is released and as the three start to walk away, OBUN looks at Legon. OBUN, Master, what's a timbro? LIGON, a small hand drum. Hopefully, they are using the name to mean some type of submarine. Let's go. JB, count me out of this one. Better dead here than deader in the saw. Egots. What Mesa saying? SC25 EXT, Glob City, underwater SUB future. A circular hoop with a head of parchment stretched over it and bells and jangles fixed at intervals around it burst out of the membrane of the Glob City hangar bay, leaving the glow of the settlement in the distance. SC26 int. Timbra cockpit underwater. OBUN is in the co-pilot seat, JB guide the craft. JB, this is not sun. OBUN passes him a package of complimentary peanuts. Oh, want one? Whack. Ligon thwacks his Padawan upside his head. Obi-Wan, Master, why do we keep dragging these pathetic life forms along with us? Here, take over. Whack. Ligon, he's a humanoid, with intelligence, just like you. He's not a pathetic life form. JB, hey, where we going? Obi-Wan, nastily, why don't you tell us? You're the navigator. Whack. Ligon, the Force will guide us. JB, oh Maxi Big the Force. Voice of Darth Vader, you bet your sweet ear flaps it is. JB, what's that? Ligon, some heavy-handed foreshadowing. JB, well that smells stinkoif. Whack. Ligon, don't strike our navigator. My apologies, Jab. Obi-Wan, some navigator. He got us lost. Whack. Obi-Wan grumbles. Whack. Ligon, don't grumble. I don't like grumblers. Obi-Wan sighs, so why were you banished, Jab? JB, because I'm clumsy. I boomed the gaser, then I crashed into the Goblin King's Hebliba. Long story short. Obi-Wan, run that by me again. You were banished for what? JB, booming the gaser and crashing into the King's Hebliba. Obi-Wan, oh, never mind. As the sub sloshes its way through the saw, a large fish starts to follow them. Suddenly there is a loud crash, and the little drum latches to one side, jangling and ringing its bells fiercely. Ligon looks around and sees a huge, luminous opera anglerfish has hooked them with its long gooey tongue. Ligon, damn the fishes. Full speed ahead. Instead of full ahead, JB turns the craft upside down and reverses it, then the sub flies into the mouth of the creature. Obi-Wan then angrily wrests the controls from JB and the timbrel is released, and turned right side up. JB, we are free. Obi-Wan, no thanks to you. Whack. As the sub zooms away, they see a larger set of jaws munching on the opera anglerfish. The jaws belong to the incredible sandy leviathan. The lights on the timbrel begin to flicker on and off in Morse code, and the bells and jangles start playing jingle bells as they sludge deeper and deeper into the saw. Ligon, you know I could think of a pretty brilliant one-liner to use here, but no, forget it. SC-27 in Big Bad Federation Battleship Bridge. Newt and Ruin stand before a hologram of Darth Chin. Newt, the invasion is on schedule, my lord. Chin, that's good. I have the Senate bogged down in procedures. They will have no choice but to accept your control of the system. Suddenly there is a shrill ring. Chin takes out his cell phone. Chin, into phone, yes, Lord Bludgeon, I'm a tad busy talking to my helpless dupes right now. Pause, really? Well, that's interesting. Laughs, well, doesn't that beat all? Well, I have to go, I have pressing business. Pause, yes, you too. Pause, okay. Bye. Hangs up, puts phone away. Chin, counted that was an underling. Continue with your report. Newt, the Queen has great faith the Senate will side with her. Chin, Queen Imedalis. Cell phone rings again. Chin answers it. Chin, into phone, yes, Cameo Valium. I believe the ambassadors you sent have just about completed their mission. I'll give you a full report tomorrow. Bye. He hangs up and puts the phone away. Newt and Ruin give each other quizzical looks. Chin, counted, young and naive. You will find. Cell phone rings again. Chin angrily answers. Chin, what do you want, Lord Bludgeon? Oh? It's you, that plagiarist. Oh, sorry about that. Yes, I'll take care of that as soon as possible. Yes, I will do that too. Okay. Bye. He hangs up, puts phone in rope. Chin, can't, controlling her will not be difficult. You have done well. Newt, thank you, my lord. That chin fades away. Ruin, you didn't tell him about the missing Jedi. Newt, what are you, nuts? Let's wait till we have something to report. SC-28 int. Timbra cockpit underwater. Sparks are flying, and water is leaking into the cabin, and the whole sub is going generally haywire. Then the sound of the power drive drops. Obi-Wan, we are losing power. Unintelligible screaming from JB. Ligon places his hand on JB's shoulder. Ligon, relax. Jab is knocked part of the way out. Obi-Wan, I don't think you overdid it, master. Obi-Wan places his hand on JB's shoulder and knocks him completely out. With JB out of commission and silent, Obi-Wan is able to concentrate enough to fix the power. Just when the power comes back on, the sub's lights illuminate yet another big monster, the Coloremi crawfish. The sub escapes and the crawfish pursues, but is eaten by the sandy leviathan. Ligon, okay, I'll say it now, I just can't hold it in any longer. There's always a bigger fish. Just the even bigger fish attack, each one eaten by a bigger fish than it, each time Ligon saying, see, I told you, there's always a bigger fish. Jab regains consciousness. JB, we say dead yet. Obi-Wan, I wish. Whack. Ligon, head for that outcropping. SC-29 EXT, Tweed Main Road into Tweed, Day. The long columns of the droid army move down the main road leading to Tweed, the Naboo capital. SC-30 EXT, Tweed Plaza, Day. As the Queen watches helplessly from a window in the palace, a transport carrying Newt Raygun and Roon Viking lands in Tweed Plaza. They exit the transport. Newt, or victory. Suddenly a bird swoops down and defecates on his head. Newt, or crap. Roon points at him and laughs. Roon, oh ho ho. A bird pooped on the Velcro's head. Just then a Naboo resistance fighter takes a pot shot at Roon and shoots his big hat clean off. Roon, aff. Get down. He ducks. A Tinker drone quickly dispatches the resistance fighter. Newt, oh ho ho. Now your hat is ruined too. And you panicked while I just stood here. You're such a coward. Roon, yeah, that may be so, but a bird pooped on your head. Ho 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 ho. Whack. SC-31 EXT, Tid, Estuary, Day. Paradise. Billowing clouds frame a romantic body of water. Pull back to reveal that this is just a mirror and the SUV bobs up to the surface of an industrial waste pond. JB, this smells stinkerwith. SC-32 EXT. Nubu Tweed Kazata Palace, Day. The waterfalls of Tweed sparkle in the noonday sun. SC-33 in Nubu Kazata Palace Throne Room, Day. Queen Amidala Sambabla, and 5 of her handmaidens, Sleepy, Patmi, Beche, Dopey, Sneezy, and DOC, are surrounded by 20 Tinker drones. Captain Kirk and 4 Nubu guards are also held at gunpoint. Newt and Ruin stand in the middle of the room. Babla, how will you explain this invasion of yours to the Senate? Newt, the Naboo and I will forge a treaty that will legitimize our occupation here. I'm assured it will be ratified in the Senate. Amidala, I will not cooperate. Newt, now, Your Highness, why do you think I said forge a treaty? Commander. OMPH, yes, sir. Newt, attempting to sound sinister, process them. OMPH, turns to his sergeant, take them to Camp 4. Tinker drone, Roger. The sergeant marches the group out of the throne room. SC-34 EXT Nubu Tweed, Kazata Palace, Day. As Amidola, Patmi, and the other 4 handmaidens, Kirk, and Sambabla are led away, Ligon, Obi-Wan and JB see them from a walkway above the plaza. Ligon and Obi-Wan leap down and open a can of Hooper *** on the Tinker drones. JB, Mesa just hangs from the side and be of no help to you, sir. Obi-Wan impresses the ladies with his excessively flashy fighting moves. After the drones are dispatched, Obi-Wan lights a cigarette and asks Governor Babla if he has any smack. JB, use a Jedi bombard. Ligon, we should leave the streets, Your Highness. They move between two buildings. Ligon, Your Highness, we are the ambassadors, for the Supreme Cameo. Babla, nastily your negotiations seem to have failed, Ambassador. Ligon sings to the tune of Don McLean's American Pie. Their response, it didn't thrill us. They locked the doors and tried to kill us. Your Highness, we must make contact with the Republic. Cock steps forward. They've knocked out all our communications. Ligon, where do you keep your transports? Cock, in the main hangar. Where do you keep your transports? They disappear down an alleyway as the alarms are sounded. Last edited by Study 3600 in February 20, 2025, 6:19 p.m. December 22, 2023, 5:43 p.m. Number 2. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22, 2023. Post 254. The Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC-35 in Central Main Hangar Hallway Day. Captain Kirk cracks open a side door to the central hangar. Ligon looks over his shoulder. They see several Nobio spacecraft guarded by about 50 Tinker drones. Alarms can be heard in the distance. Kirk, there are too many of them. Ligon, you're right, this is suicide. Obi-Wan, they won't be a problem. To Ligon, come on, Master, we got this. Ligon, I'm not going in there. You do it. Cross his arms. Armadillo, you know, under the circumstances, I think it would be wise for us to come with you to Coruscant. Ligon, are you sure? The last thing we need is a bossy queen ordering us around and telling us what to do. Okmedi, there's something else behind all this. There's no logic in the Federation's moves here. They will kill me if I stay. Ligon puts his hands on his hips. They wouldn't dare. They need you to sign the treaty. Armadillo, my feelings tell me they will destroy me. Face it, Ace, I'm coming with. Ligon, whatever. Captain Kirk, Your Highness, this place is too dangerous. Getting out of here will not be easy. Babla, I will stay here and make phony transmissions from the planet so that the trading convention can somehow know of your whereabouts even if you don't even respond. SC-36 in Central Hananubode. The door opens to the main hangar. Obi-Wan, JB, Captain Kirk, 2 guards, and 2 handmaidens, Dopey and Sneezy, followed by Queen Amarillo, head for a sleek, chrome spacecraft that looks suspiciously like a State Route 71 Blackbird. Some Babla and 3 handmaidens, bashful, overly shy, and prudish, stay behind with Ligon. The handmaidens begin to cry as some Babla watches them approach the ship. Dopey, come on, Patmi, we can't have this movie without you. Another handmaiden, Patmi, comes dashing into the hangar. Patmi, I was in the hangar's bathroom. Even handmaidens gotta go sometimes. I'm coming, already. Cock, we need to free those pilots. Obi-Wan, I'll take care of that. Cock, who will get the others to their ship? Obi-Wan, sighs, I'll take care of that first. Obi-Wan leads the group to the ship. Guard the OID, where are you going? Obi-Wan flashes card before the OID's eyes. I am the Chief Inspector in charge of inspections for the Office of Inspectors, Ambassador of Ambassadorship, and I am taking these people to Coruscant. Guard the OID, where are you taking them? Obi-Wan, to Coruscant. Guard the OID, wait, or that doesn't compute, or point at Obi-Wan, you're under arrest. Obi-Wan, the hell I am. Obi-Wan ignites his bright saber and slices the guard droid in half. The other Tinker drones open fire and Obi-Wan deftly blocks all their blaster bolts back at them, while spinning, flipping, twisting, and generally opening up a can of Hooper *** on every DIY in the hangar. Pat me, damn, this boy can fight. When all the Tinker drones are dispatched, Obi-Wan lights a cigarette. Obi-Wan, okay, Ligon, you big coward. The hangar's all clear. They all board the ship and it takes off. SC-37 EXT Tweednubu hangar entry day. The ship exits the hangar. SC-38 EXT space. The sleek spacecraft speeds, which looks suspiciously like an State Route 71 Blackbird, away from the planet of Nobio and heads for the deadly trading convention blockade. SC-39 in Queen's ship cockpit. Rick Oily, our communications are still jammed. Work. LIGON, please don't state the obvious. SC-40 in Queen's ship DRYD hold space. Jab Jab is led into a low, cramped doorway by Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, okay, this is only place in the ship where we don't have to see your face or hear your incessant blather, and where you can't cause any damage, so stay here. JAB, okay. Obi-Wan closes the door. Jab Jab looks around and sees a long row of short dome-topped astropop droids, 2 units. They all look alike, save for their colors. Jab Jab touches the top of one and the droid explodes. JAB, oops. 110 be trying that again. SC-41 EXT space. The Queen's ship heads closer to the blockade. They are surrounded by explosions. SC-42 in Queen's starship cockpit. Oily, our shield generator's been hit. Work. LIGON, tell me something I don't know. SC-43 in Queen's starship droid hold. All the droids roll past JB. As each one nearly runs him over, JB says, how would that each time? One little blue astropop enters an airlock and is ejected onto the exterior of the ship. SC-44 EXT Nubu spacecraft space. As the droids attempt to fix the shields, they are blasted away and off the hull by the Federation battleship's guns, each making a rather humorous screaming noise as it flies into space. Finally, R2-D2 and R2-XY are the only 2 droids left. R2-D2 rolls into R2-XY fast, knocking him off of the ship, hurtling him into the endless vacuum of space. He then races toward the repair station, flips a switch that says turn shield back on, jumps back into the airlock and enters the ship. SC-45 in Queen's starship cockpit space. Oily, that little droid did it. Work. LIGON, duh. We just saw that in the last scene. SC-46 EXT space. The ship passes the blockade. SC-47 in Queen's ship cockpit space. Oily, there's not enough power to get us to Coriolis, the hyperdrive is leaking. LIGON, we'll have to land somewhere to refuel and repair the ship. Obi-Wan, here, Master, I've managed to search the entire local galactic star registry in 3 seconds and I found a planet that might suit us. Patiti. It's small, out of the way, but the Federation has no presence there. Captain Kirk, how can you be so sure? LIGON, it's controlled by Pizza Hut. Kirk, you can't take her Royal Highness there. The Huts are gangster superstars. They'd slit her throat for looking at them the wrong way. If they discovered her. LIGON, it would be no different than if we landed on a Federation world, only Pizza Hut's not looking for her, which gives us the advantage. Start the sequence to light speed. Rick Oily pulls back on the hyperdrive lever, and the stars go into Starlings. SC-48 EXT space. The ship streaks into HYPRSPAC. Last edited by Study 3600 in February 20, 2025 6:29 p.m. December 22, 2023 5:44 p.m. Number 3. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22, 2023. Post, 254. The Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC-49 int Nubukazata Palace Conference Room Day. A hologram of Darth Chin is talking to Rune Viking and Newt Regan. We listen in. Chin, and Queen Amidala, has she signed the treaty? Newt, she has disappeared, my lord. One Nobio cruiser got through the blockade. Chin, sucks in frustration, I want that treaty signed. Newt, it is impossible to locate her ship. Chin, not for a bit. Whack. GL, it's not for a sit. Get your menacing line straight. Chin, right. Not for a sit. Another hooded figure fades iron beside Chin. Chin, this is my apprentice, that bludgeon. He will find your lost ship, looks down, the sheen on this conference table is ridiculous. Have a bottle of whatever the Queen's servants wax it with sent back with Lord Bludgeon when he arrives later. The holograms fade. Newt, this is getting out of hand now. He wants me to search every supply closet in this palace for a bottle of wax, and there are 2 evil Sith lords, not to mention Lord Plagiarist, who called him on the cell phone earlier. Something tells me Lord Chin is going to murder that one in cold blood after he learns he is nominated for some high political office, but what do I know? I'm just the Velcro of the trading convention, too low on the Sith totem pole to be more than a bug the future emperor wipes off the bottom of his shoe after he stomps him to death. Last edited by Study 3600, February 20, 2025, 6:32 p.m. December 22, 2023, 5:44 p.m. Number 4. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22, 2023. Post, 254. The Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC-50 int Nubu spacecraft Queen's Chambers. LIGON, Obi-Wan, Captain Kirk and the little blue droid who could stand before Queen Amwa and her 3 handmaidens, Padme, Dopey and DOC. Captain Kirk, an extremely well put together little droid. Without a doubt, it saved the ship as well as our lives. Blue DROID, blip bloop. Translation, damn straight. I'm a lollipop, it is to be commended, what is its number? Blue droid, R2-D2. Kirk, looks at a number on the front of the DROID, R2-D2, Your Highness. R2, I just told you that, fool. Why doesn't anyone listen to me? Amidala, Padme. Padme bows before the Queen. Amidala, clean this droid up. Padme, what? I'm the Efa **** Queen and you're making me clean the droid up. You do it, you're my damn handmaid. Amandala, SH. No one's supposed to know that till the end of the movie. Padme, yeah, just keep on giving me all these menial tasks to do and see just how long you stay my handmaiden. Amidala, continue, Captain. Kirk looks at Obi-Wan and QUIGON nervously. LIGON, with your permission, we're landing on Patuti. Kirk, I do not agree with Ligon on this. LIGON, you must trust my judgment on this, okay? Queen Imidor, Padme, do you agree? Padme, no way in hell am I going to a dirty, filthy, gangster-infested planet like Patuti. Queen Imidor, grins wickedly, we will go to Patuti, Ligon. Sticks her tongue out at Padme. Padme, when this is over, you're not just fired, you're dead. Last edited by Study 3600, February 20, 2025, 6:35 p.m. December 22, 2023, 5:45 p.m. Number 5. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22, 2023. Post, 254. The Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC-51 int Nubu spacecraft main area. Padme sits, stewing with anger, cleaning a 2D2, muttering about what she'd like to do to Queen Imidor, when JB pops out of an open door. Padme, go. Oh, my God, you frighten me. JB, Mesa called jabberings. Who's are you, sir? Padme, I'm Padme. I attend Her Highness, until I end her miserable little life when I wring her neck until she suffocates. Recovers composure, you're a glob, aren't you? How did you wind up here with us? JB, my no. Mesa they started out Oakday with the brisky money munching. Then, getting scared, and grabbing that Jedi, and POW, Mesa here. Pat me, can you clean this droid? I want to plot the perfect murder. Hands him the rag and an oil can. Here, take over. Bye. Jab Jab sighs and starts cleaning at 2. SC-52 int Ambu. What the hell? Spacecraft cockpit. OBUN, LIGON and Captain Kirk watch over Rick Oiley's shoulder. A large yellow planet appears directly ahead. Rick Oiley searches his scopes. Oiley, that's it. Patuti. Work. LIGON, no, this is Coruscant. Idiot, of course this is Patuti. Rick Oiley, there's a settlement, a spaceport, looks like. Work. LIGON, we can see that. Land near the outskirts. We don't want to attract attention. SC-53 EXT Patutinubu spacecraft day. The Queen starship lands in the desert in a swirl of dust. The spaceport of Mos Epson is seen in the distance. SC-54 EXT Nubu spacecraft main area. As Obi-Wan attempts to fix the hyperdrive, he is banging his head to death metal he is listening to on his brown twisty cord earpiece. Obi-Wan, the hyperdrive generator is gone, Master. We'll need a new one. LIGON, don't let them send any transmissions. Be wary. I sense the presence of a Sith. Obi-Wan, what? You're feeling a Sith. LIGON angrily yanks the earpiece out of his Padleon's ear. LIGON, no. I said don't let them send any transmissions and I sense the presence of a Sith. Obi-Wan, can I listen to my music now? LIGON, knock yourself out. SC-55 EXT Patuti Day. LIGON starts his trek across the desert. For some odd reason, taking along JBJB and ARTO. LIGON, it's F***** Arizona hot out here. Good God, I preferred it back in the Queen's ship. JBJB, this sun doing murder to Mesa skin. LIGON, look up, Jab Jab. There's 2 suns, not 1. JBJB, looks up. Mesa never learned to count to 2. LIGON, never mind, then. Captain Kirk, wait. LIGON stops as Kirk and Patmi catch up. Kirk, Our Royal Highness, commands that you take her handmaiden with you. She's curious about the planet. Patmi, the hell I want back in the ship. I'm the Queen for Krief's sake. Kirk, she's curious about the planet and the Queen demands you take her. Patmi, F***** the Queen. She can kiss my ****. LIGON, this is not a good idea. Patmi, I couldn't agree with you more. LIGON, stay close to me. Patmi, I'm going to kill that B******. SC-56 EXT Mos Epsom Junk Dealer Plozide. The group passes an IBM and Apple parts stores, chop shops, and various food vendors. Vendor 1, hot dogs. Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs here. Vendor 2, absolutely nothing. I have absolutely nothing to sell. For the best price it's free. Come get absolutely nothing. Vendor 3, get your ice cold Bud Light. LIGON purchases a bud from the vendor. He cracks it open and guzzles it down. LIGON, man that hit the spot. The group comes to a big sign that says, Plato's Junk Emporium. Our sales are hot. 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 LIGON, we'll try that one. Jab Jab steps in dog *****. JBJB, oh, crap. LIGON, oh, George, did you really have to go there? Anyapi lets out gas from his backside right in JBJB's face. JBJB, Piusa. LIGON, really, George, really? Int. Plato's Junk Shop Day. Plato, good day to you. LIGON, I need parts for a J-type something Nubian. Plato, oh, yes, Nubian, we have lots of that. Then he speaks a foreign language roughly, which would translate into the R-rated version for you. Plato, boy, get your smelly asterisk in here and watch the store. I have some selling to do. In walks mannequin streetwalker, a 9-year-old kid with disheveled blonde hair. Plato, what in the holy hell took you so long? When you use the damn toilet, crap or get off. Damn. Mannequin, I was claimed then fan switches like you. Plato, I don't need your excuses. To Ligon, don't mind my boy. He needs to learn some manners. Let me take a D out back, find what you need. Ligon, jab, don't touch anything. Mannequin sits on the counter pretending to clean a pot, staring at Patmi. She is the most beautiful creature he has ever seen in his life. Preacher boy thinks so. Mannequin, are you a demon? Patmi, what? Mannequin, a demon. I heard all the deep space pilots talk about them. They live on the moon's Lego and ego of the planet Lego my ego, I think. They're the ugliest creatures in the universe. But there are beautiful ones, too, I hear. I think you are one of the beautiful ones. Patmi, thanks, I think. You're a funny little boy. But I'm not a demon. Mannequin, are you an angel then? Patmi, that's what preacher boy says. Mannequin, oh. Patmi, how do you know so much? Mannequin, my mom and I are slaves to Plato, and we have been since I think I was 3. We used to belong to Gadola the Hot, but she lost us betting on pod races. Patmi, you're a slave. Mannequin rolls his eyes. Weren't you paying attention to what I just said? But I like to think of myself as a human being, not a slave, and my name is Mannequin. Patmi, you know, I don't think a relationship between us would work out at our current ages. Maybe in 20 years it won't matter. Mannequin studies her intensely. Mannequin, you are a strange girl to me. Patmi, that line is only in the script, not in the movie. Jab activates a PDRYD, which kicks him hard in the shins and jabs him in the eyes. Mannequin, hit your nose. JB, okay. He sucks himself hard in the nose and it bleeds profusely. He passes out from blood loss. Mannequin goes over to the pit droid and deactivates it. Mannequin, I will marry you someday. Mark my words. Patmi, what makes you think we will ever see each other again? It's such a big galaxy, after all. Mannequin, you are my destiny, woman. Accept it. Patmi, sighs. SC57 EXT Patuti, Plato's junk shopyard behind shop day. Plato, here it is, 8014 hyperdrive. D in luck, I'm the only one hereabouts who has one seeing which, how's Eddie going to pay for all this, Ligon, gee, I hadn't thought of that. I have a couple of nickels, waves hand, but 10 cents will be fine. Plato, no, it won't. Ligon, waves hand, 10 cents will do fine. Plato, no, it won't. If I want to be fun, I have my slave boy do it. Mind tricks don't work on toy DeLoreans, only money. No money, no parts, no deal. Copish. And no one else has a T14 hyperdrive. I promise you that. For another hour, Ligon keeps waving his hand in front of Plato's face, saying over and over that 10 cents would do fine. Eventually, Plato walks back to his store. Meanwhile, Mannequin and Patmi have been in deep conversation, finding out all about each other. Ligon comes in behind Plato. Ligon, I tell you, you have to take my 2 nickels, it's all I got. The nickels will be fine. As the nuclear counter reaches 0, Jab, who has managed to knock over every junk display in the store. Ligon uses the force to disarm the nuclear bomb. Ligon, come on, Jab, we're leaving. Jab follows Ligon out the door. Patmi gives Mannequin a long, loving look. Patmi, it was nice to have met you, Mannequin. Mannequin, you never told me your name. Patmi mouths the name Patmi to only Mannequin. We see it. Mannequin grins. Mannequin, CONT, it was nice to have met you too. See you in 20 years. Plateau, Outlanders. Think I can make a profit if I sell my best parts for chump change. Mannequin, they seem nice to me. Especially Patmi. Plateau, clean the toilets with your only toothbrush, and you can go home. Mannequin, yapika yukaye. Hot damn, I'm getting out of this hellhole. He runs to the latrine, then runs back to his satchel on the workbench. Mannequin, oops, forgot my toothbrush. Last edited by Study 3600 in February 20, 2025, 6:52 p.m. December 22, 2023, 5:46 p.m. Number 6. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22, 2023. Post, 254. Re, the Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC58EXT, Most Epson Street Alcove Day. LIGON, ARTO, JBJB and Patmi neighbors have found a quiet spot between two buildings. The busy street is filled with the denizens, dregs and general riffraff of the city. A huckster is attempting to sell Patmi a Noco FF Rolex watch. LIGON is talking into a women's shaving unit. LIGON, OBUN. Come in, OBUN. Oh, damn you, I need you, come in already. Patmi, hey, that's my shaver. What the hell are you doing with that? LIGON, grins sheepishly, well, I hurriedly grabbed it when I left the ship. Thought it was my comlink. Patmi, you blooming idiot. I must have your comlink in my shaving kit. Wanna trade? LIGON, handing her the shaver as she reaches into her shaving kit. Oh, my, but is this ever embarrassing? My mistake. They make the trade. LIGON, on comlink, OBUN. Come in. SC59 int. Queen Starship Intercut. OBUN, hey, the local television service carries 1,118 porno channels. I'm a little indisposed right now, master. What is so urgent? LIGON, we're in a bit of a tight spot here. We need a whole lot of cold hard cash on hand pronto. Is there any of Patmi's dough, I mean, the Queen's good she could part with that we could trade off for, say $20,000 or more? OBUN, you interrupted Cindy Crawford classic tryst for this. We don't even have anything close to that on board this vessel. Patmi's oldest handmaiden is 21, I'm sure she could offer her services to the locals for the amounts you're talking about, other than that you're royally screwed. Patmi, have you been sleeping with Bashful? OBUN, I admit it. And she's not very bashful at all, I'm afraid. She's more than willing. LIGON, shut it, OBUN. Another solution will present itself. Ligon out. JB, Noah Wiley. They being you about Kowasi. We say be warped and quenched. Patmi, what the hell did you just say, jab? JB, the beans you about. Whack. Patmi, now try again. JB, size, the beans you about. Whack. JB, size again, hear about Coco crazy. We will be robbed and CW crunched. Patmi, dear, much better. LIGON, not likely. We have nothing of value. That's our problem. Patmi, there's always bashful. LIGON, no, we'll try something else, thank you. Patmi, whatever. Last edited by Study 3600 in February 20, 2025, 7:01 p.m. December 22, 2023, 5:46 p.m. Number 7. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22, 2023. Post, 254. Re, the Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC60EXT, Most Epson Marketplace Day. LIGON, Patmi, JBJB and ARTO move out into the street. They walk behind an ugly alien with a fat, bulbous head, say bulbous. Out of his back pocket sticks a big fat wallet stuffed with cash. JB, ever the dirty rotten scumbag of a thief he is, attempts to pick his pocket. Alien vendor in a cheap rubber mask, Daiwana, trying to steal a poor man's whoopee. Sibobos looks behind him at JB who has managed to sneak his wallet 3/4 of the way out his back pocket into his grubby hand. Sibobos spins around and clocks Jab 1, and shoves him to the ground and jumps on top of him, raising a fist. Sibobos, you little s*******. You wanna steal my hard-earned dough? I'm gonna. Mannequin, from out of nowhere, careful, Sibobos. This one's a big-time outlander. I'd hate to see you dice before our next race. Sibobos, getting off JB and facing Mannequin down. Next time we race, boy, it will be the end of you. Mannequin, yeah, it'd be a pity if you had to pay for me. Ligon, were you following us around, you little perverted stalker? Mannequin, yeah. I can't take my eyes off of Patme, and I'm hoping I get a chance to. Well, anyway, would you mind lifting your outer robe just a little? I have a sneaking suspicion about you. Ligon, no can do. Now leave us alone. Mannequin, just leaving. Last edited by Study 3600, February 20, 2025, 7:21 p.m. December 22, 2023, 5:46 p.m. Number 8. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22, 2023. Post, 254. The Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC61 EXT, Patuti Desert Spaceship Day. Obi-Wan stands outside the something Nubian as the wind picks up and whipples his Jedi robes around. Kirk exits the ship and joins him. Kirk, hopefully this sandstorm will slow them down. Obi-Wan, it seems pretty bad, we better sail the ship. Kirk, you just can't trust anyone, Obi-Wan. Now I hope you were paying attention, because, now I'm gonna. His hand goes to his blaster holster. Just then, Kirk's comlink buzzes. He answers. Kirk here. We'll be right there. Last edited by Study 3600, February 20, 2025, 7:21 p.m. December 22, 2023, 5:47 p.m. Number 9. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22, 2023. Post, 254. The Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC62 EXTMOS Epsom Street Fruit Stand Day. The group stops at a fruit stand run by a jolly but very poor woman named Aunt Jemima. Mannequin, to Ligon, here try this personality fruit. It's really sweet. Ligon, you again. Are you trying to knock me out? This is poisonous. Mannequin, no, I'm not trying to knock you out, so Patme and I can carry you back to my slave hovel, giving me an excuse to hit on Patme more and so you can meet my mom who desperately needs a man in her life, and so I can get a peek under your outer robe to see if you are carrying a bright saber. How dare you accuse me of having an ulterior motive? Ligon, oh, no thanks. I'll pass. Jemima, oh, my sandstorm senses are tingling, Manny. You'd better seek shelter. Mannequin, cool. I get an excuse to bring you all to my hovel anyway. Sandstorms are really dangerous. The communal storm shelter is full of perverts anyway, so you guys might as well come to my place. Come on, you'll love it. Ligon, rose eyes, okay, if you insist. Patme, you want to hit on me, Mannequin? I can help with that easy. Mannequin, in Barry Manilow baritone voice, oh, really, baby? Multi-whack. Mannequin falls unconscious to the ground. When he comes to, he leads the group to his slave hovel. Last edited by Study 3600, February 20, 2025, 7:23 p.m. December 22, 2023, 5:47 p.m. Number 10. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22nd, 2023. Post, 254. Re, The Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC63 int. Mannequins Hover Main Room Day. LIGON, PATME, JBJB and ARTO enter a small living space. Mannequin, Mom, I'm home. JBJB, fluffing a chin's pillow, ooh, decent cozy. SCHMOO, Mannequin Leonard Streetwalker. Again you bring people home. You know you should, smiles when she sees Ligon, introduce everyone. LIGON, taking Shmoo's hand and kissing it, I am Ligon Gin and Tonic. SCHMOO, looking at Ligon with sex in her eyes, charmed, I'm sure. LIGON, this is Patmi Neighbors. And a 2D2. And that louse lounging about in the corners jabberings. I'm starting to think he is a pathetic life form, but what do I know? Your son was kind enough to offer us shelter. Mannequin, I'm building a droid, wanna see? Grabs Patmi's hand, welcome on, you're going to see it. Patmi, size, whatever. Let's see your droid. Mannequin leads Patmi into the other room. ARTO follows, beeping all the way. Last edited by Study 3600, February 20, 2025, 7:25 p.m. December 22nd, 2023, 5:48 p.m. Number 11. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22nd, 2023. Post, 254. Re, The Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC64 int Mannequin's Hover Bedroom Day. Mannequin shows Patmi his ANDROID, which is lying on his workbench. He flips a switch on his neck, and he rises to a sitting position before standing, never taking his eyes off Patmi. See through me, I want that. Maybe when that's a little older, maybe. Patmi, what's he talking about, Mannequin? Mannequin shrugs his shoulders, I dunno, I'm not old enough to know yet. See through me, I am see through me, human-cyborg relations. I'm not sure this cave is entirely stable. Patmi, but we're not in a cave. See through me, hey, I'm seeing the future. Boba Fico is my oldest friend. And I've been shot. Stormtroopers here. My memory gets erased twice. Oh dear, oh dear. Patmi, he's perfect. See through me, perfect. Why no one's ever called me perfect before? I guess you're the first. I do hope there will be a lot of firsts for us. Patmi, I'm sorry, Mannequin, but what is he talking about? Mannequin shrugs, I dunno. He's hard to figure. Even Mom doesn't understand him half the time. For some reason he keeps letting his hand slip to touch Mom in inappropriate places, then quickly apologizes. I'm sure they're just accidents. I haven't exactly perfected his motor control yet. See through me, your mom's a hot piece of work. Patmi, what did he mean by that? Mannequin, I just can't understand him sometimes. Sometimes he tells my mom that he's fully functional and programmed in multiple techniques. She gives him a real ugly look. Can't really figure out why. If he's such a good cook, why not use his services? Patmi, shrugs, beats me. See through me, Caesar too, hello, I don't think we've been introduced. I am See through me, human-cyborg relations. ARTO, beeps, translation, yeah, I heard you the first time you said it. Our relationship is already off to a rocky start. Or my name isn't A2D2. See through me, A2D2. A pleasure to meet you. ARTO, beeps. See through me, pardon me, but my fly is unzipped. How embarrassing. ARTO, beeps in exasperation. See through me, oh, you mean I don't have coverings? Well, that's obvious. Last edited by Study 3600, February 20, 2025, 7:28 p.m. December 22, 2023, 5:48 p.m. Number 12. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22nd, 2023. Post, 254. Re, The Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC-66 int Nubu spacecraft Queen's Chambers. Amadili, but we know it's not the FR and Queen, bashful, her dress torn in several places and only loosely on her, happy, sneezy, DOC, overly shy, prudish, and sleepy, and Obi-Wan watch a very crappy hologram of some babbler. Babbler, the deaf troll is catatonic. Okay, I'll say it right, don't send him to the showers, please, I'll cooperate. The death toll is catastrophic. We must bow to their wishes. Contact me or they will send a new person to the ovens every half hour. Obi-Wan, it sounds like bait to establish a connection trace. I know this sounds cruel and sadistic but make no reply of any kind. Last edited by Study 3600, February 20, 2025, 7:29 p.m. December 22nd, 2023, 5:49 p.m. Number 13. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22nd, 2023. Post, 254. Re, The Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC-67 int Mannequin's Hovermain Room Day. Ligon listens to his comlink. Obi-Wan is in the cockpit of the Queen's ship. Obi-Wan, the Queen was upset, practically threw a tantrum, but no reply was made at all. Ligon, somehow they'll get a trace anyway. Why don't you just, let them reply? After all, it won't matter one way or the other, anyway. Obi-Wan, how do you know? Ligon, I read the script, and oh, boy, I get to make mad love to this hot chick shmoo later. I'm really looking forward to that part. Obi-Wan, that's not in the Phantom Menace script. Ligon, oh? It's in the original TPM Humorous version. Either Pep or Darth Vacuous wrote it in. All that went away when Yahoo GeoCities / Times Square went into internet limbo land and the original TPM HV went down the tubes. Thank you, Study 3600. Study 3600, no problem. Although I don't approve of premarital sex and I'm a virgin currently until I get married, I can't tell you guys what to do and what not to do with yourselves. Where would be the humor in that? Besides, you're fictional characters. And I'm the author, and as you know, your lovemaking will be off-screen, implied, not shown, because I refuse to write smut. Ligon, really, you're the greatest. Study 3600, hey, might as well enjoy your one night of wild, passionate lovemaking, because you know what happens near the end of the script. Ligon, yeah, don't remind me. Last edited by Study 3600, February 20, 2025, 7:31 p.m. December 22nd, 2023, 5:49 p.m. Number 14. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22nd, 2023. Post, 254. Re, The Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC-68 EXT, Coreoptintent balcony overlooking city night, finally night. What a concept. Night for a change. That Chin and that Bludgeon look out over the vast city. Bludgeon, Patuti is sparsely populated. If the trace was correct, I shall find them quickly, Master. Legions of Star Wars fans, how could they have gotten a trace? Chin, ignoring them, move against the Jedi first, then you will have no problem taking the Queen to Nobio. You have been well trained, my young apprentice. There will be no match for you. Bludgeon, at last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. Chin, no, I don't think we want to spend years in prison for indecent exposure. Bludgeon, that's not what I meant, and the fans did raise a valid concern. Whack. Bludgeon, ow. Hey, your hand is bleeding. Chin, oh, if it weren't for those damn horns. Last edited by Study 3600, February 20, 2025, 7:33 p.m. December 22nd, 2023, 5:50 p.m. Number 15. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22nd, 2023. Post, 254. The Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC69 int. Mannequins Hover Dining Area Day. SCHMO, LIGON, Mannequin, JBJB and Patmi are seated around a table eating Pizza Hut pizza. The labels on the boxes and bottles are clearly visible. LIGON, taking a big bite of his pizza, MMM. Now I know why New Yorkers have such big mouths, it's to cram in all that delicious flavor. Turns to the camera, smiles, and now, for a limited time you can get a big New Yorker deal, 3 large 5-topping pizzas and 3 2 liters of Pepsi for just $11.95 plus tax. SHMO, you said it, Ligon. Hurry in before the offer ends. Carry out or delivery, all major credit cards accepted except Capital One. Sorry, Miss Windy. If that's what's in your wallet, pizza don't take it. Anyways, all slaves have a transmitter inside their bodies. Any attempt to escape and your skin melts off and your eyes melt into your sockets and your tongue dissolves and then you die a slow agonizing death over a period of 50 days. It's not pretty. I've seen it happen to a Trilek slave girlfriend of mine who used to be our neighbor. In the end her plump breast shrunk to the size of peas. Anyone want a third slice? LIGON, no thanks, I think I just lost my appetite. Just then JBJB, who has absolutely no table manners at all, snatches an apple out of a bowl in the center of the table with his long tongue. SCHMO, but those apples are family heirlooms. They are for decoration. They are not even edible. JBJB, but boy is they sure tasty. LIGON, practically growling, don't do that again, jab jab. I'm not going to warn you a second time. Mannequin, I'm working on a scanner to try to locate my transmitter. Hey, Mark Hamill was in a movie called Scanners. Maybe I should call him up. He'd know all about it. SCHMO, Jake, no, puts hand over mouth, suddenly, oops. Blushes. Pat me, I can't believe there's still slavery in the galaxy. The Republic's anti-slavery laws. SCHMO, the Republic doesn't exist out here. We must struggle to survive on our own. Sometimes, well, winks at LIGON, I'm forced to use what I got. LIGON, hubba, dinner's not even over, girl. Patmi and Mannequin exchange a quizzical glance. Mannequin, well, anyway, have you ever seen a pod race? LIGON, they have pod racing on Mal, you shouldn't stare. Very fast, very dangerous. Mannequin, I'm the only human being who can do it. LIGON, you must have Jedi reflexes if you race pods. Just then, Jab attempts to snatch another 4 apple with his tongue. In a flash, LIGON whips out his bright saber and slices his tongue in half. JB, with your shining weapon, you have severed my tongue. Listen to me, I can barely speak, you thoughtless barbarian. Mannequin, you're a Jedi, aren't you? LIGON, hiding bright saber behind his back, or whatever makes you think that. Mannequin, rolls eyes, you carry a laser sword. Only a Jedi carries that kind of weapon. LIGON, perhaps, or breaking into a cold sweat, perhaps, or perhaps I killed a Jedi and took it from him. Mannequin, no one without force powers, except maybe General Greedy and some bounty hunters and Mandalorians, can kill a Jedi. LIGON, maybe I used to be a Jedi. Mannequin, I don't think so. Most Jedi who leave the Order, except maybe Ahsoka Brato, eventually become Sith or Dark Jedi and they make their sabers bleed. You carry a green saber, which means that you are not only a Jedi but a very powerful one. You know, I had a dream I was a Jedi once. I was in a black mechanical suit and I breathed in whizzes and I rode the galaxy under some old-looking Jedi Master. Did you come to free all of us slaves? LIGON, it's pretty obvious that there's no fooling you, Mannequin. We're on our way to Trantoroscant, the capital of the Galactic Republic, on a dangerous mission. Mannequin, wow, Bojitalo doftis big planet white sita yuskant. How did you wind up all the way out here on the outer rim? Patmi, our ship is damaged and we had to land to refuel and repair. JB, with no nothing Mueller to trade. Everyone suddenly stares at JB. LIGON, that's the first serious thing you've said this whole film. JB, I mean, those Fabrochet apples is starting to look mighty tasty again, methinks. Mannequin, anyway, I can help. I can fix anything. Patmi, nibbling on a fifth slice of pepperoni and mushroom and green pepper and onion pizza, these junk dealers must have a weakness of some kind. SCHMO, after guzzling down half a bottle of Mountain Spew and taking a big bite of her 8th slice of pizza, gambling. Everything here revolves around betting on those awful pod races. Jab grabs 2 more 4 apples and stuffs them into his big mouth with his amphibious-like hand. LIGON, Jab, I swear to God, if you don't F*** cut that S*** out, you're going to wish to God that you had been punished by your glob bosses. JB, gulps apples down, sorry. LIGON, thoughtfully, pod racing, greed can be a powerful ally. Yoga, we can't trust Plato, but trust is greed we can. LIGON, Master, Yoga, that line doesn't come till the Clown Wars humorous version. Yoga, fine. Rehash your line from TPM about greed when that scene comes in the Clown Wars. Fair trade. LIGON, I'll be dead by then, existing only as a force ghost anyway. Knock yourself out, Master. Yoga, yippee. Mannequin, what was that all about? LIGON, more foreshadowing. Let's can it before George Lucas yells cut and we have to sit on these chairs for 72 more hours reacting this scene. I'm starting to get bed sores already as it is. SCHMO, this has been a very long scene. I do wish there was another way to cover this information instead of the longer *** 7-minute pointer scene. I've been eating the same pizza for 72 hours straight. One can only hold down so much pizza before one starts to puke. GL, cut. Last edited by Study 3600, February 20, 2025, 7:41 p.m. December 22, 2023, 5:51 p.m. Number 16. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22, 2023. Post, 254. The Phantom Menace humorous version. SC69, Take 2. SC69 int Mannequin's Hovel, Main Room, Day. LIGON, Mannequin, SCHMO, Jab, and Patmi are seated around a makeshift table, having dinner as the wind howls outside. Jab slurps his soup rather loudly. Everyone looks at him. He turns a little brighter red. SCHMO, all slaves have transmitters placed inside their bodies somewhere. Mannequin, I've been working on a scanner to try and locate them, but no luck. SCHMO, any attempt to escape. Mannequin, and they blow you up, poof. Patmi and Jab are horrified. Jab, how would I? Patmi, I can't believe there is still slavery in the galaxy. The Republic's anti-slavery laws. SCHMO, the Republic doesn't exist out here, we must survive on our own. An awkward silence. Mannequin attempts to end the embarrassment. Mannequin, have you ever seen a pod race? Patmi shakes her head no. She notices the concern of SCHMO. Jab snatches some food from a bowl at the other end of the table with his tongue. LIGON gives him a dirty look. LIGON, they have pod racing on Malester. Very fast, very dangerous. Mannequin, I'm the only human who can do it. SCHMO looks askance at her son. Mannequin, content, Mom, what? I'm not bragging. It's true. Plato says he's never heard of a human doing it. LIGON, you must have Jedi reflexes if you race pods. Mannequin smiles. Jab Jab attempts to snare another bit of food from the bowl with his tongue, but Ligon, in a flash, grabs it between his thumb and forefinger. Jab Jab is startled. Ligon, content, don't do that again. Jab Jab tries to acknowledge with some silly mumbling. Ligon lets go of the tongue, and it snaps back into JB Jab's mouth. Mannequin, I was wondering, something. Ligon, what? Mannequin, well, you're a Jedi Knight, aren't you? Ligon, what makes you think that? Mannequin, I saw your laser sword. Only Jedi carry that kind of weapon. Ligon leans back and slowly smiles. Ligon, perhaps I killed a Jedi and stole it from him. Mannequin, I don't think so. No one can kill a Jedi Knight. Ligon, I wish that were so. Mannequin, I had a dream I was a Jedi. I came back here and freed all the slaves. Have you come to free us? Ligon, no, I'm afraid not. Mannequin, I think you have, why else would you be here? Ligon thinks for a moment. Ligon, I can see there's no fooling you, leans forward. You mustn't let anyone know about us. We're on our way to Coruscant, the central system in the Republic, on a very important mission, and it must be kept secret. Mannequin, Coruscant, wow, how did you end up here in the Outer Rim? Pat me, our ship was damaged, and we're stranded here until we can repair it. Mannequin, I can help. I can fix anything. Ligon, I believe you can, but our first job is to acquire the parts we need. Jab Jab, with nothing Mueller to trade. Pat me, these junk dealers must have a weakness of some kind. SCHMO, gambling. Everything here revolves around betting on those awful races. Ligon, pod racing. Greed can be a powerful ally, if it's used properly. Mannequin, I've built a racer. It's the fastest ever. There's a big race tomorrow, on Bunta Eve. You could enter my pod. It's all but finished. SCHMO, Mannequin, settle down. Plato won't let you. Mannequin, Plato doesn't know I've built it. To Ligon, you could make him think it's yours, and you could get him to let me pilot it for you. Ligon looks to SCHMO. She is upset. SCHMO, I don't want you to race, Manny, it's awful. I die every time Plato makes you do it. Mannequin, but Mom, I love it, and they need help, they're in trouble. The prize money would more than pay for the parts they need. JB, Wisa Aina Pity Bad Go. Ligon, your mother's right. Is there anyone friendly to the Republic who might be able to help us? SCHMO shakes her head no. Mannequin, we have to help them. Mom, you said that the biggest problem in the universe is no one helps each other. SHCMO, Mannequin, don't. Jab Jab belches. There is silence for a moment as they eat. Pat me, I'm sure Kogon doesn't want to put your son in danger. We will find another way. SHCMO, no, Man is right, there is no other way. I may not like it, but he can help you, he was meant to help you. Mannequin, is that a yes? That is a yes. The storm continues to rage outside the slave hovel. Liam Neeson and the others get up, rubbing their backsides. Natalie Portman, my asterisk is going to be sore for weeks. I thought George was going to make us eat more pizza. IDV puked all over the table. JR, my tongue. It grew back. Praise ye goods. Jake Lloyd, I liked eating all that pizza. I want more. George, can we have more? Panilla August, I have so many bed sores. I won't be able to sit down on a chair for months. GL, that's much better. And, next scene. Last edited by Study 3600, February 20th, 2025, 10:20 p.m. December 22nd, 2023, 5:51 p.m. Number 17. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22, 2023. Post, 254. The Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC-70 EXT Mos Epsom, Jova Trading Outpost Day. A Mandalorian clone rides by on a banter. He looks at two Jovas. Boba Fett, I'm not here to buy your overpriced espresso. Please tell me where the impaling poles do their business. Jova 1, how the hell should we know? They never buy our coffee. Jova 2, have a good day. SC-71 EXT Mos Epsom Junk Dealer Plozide. The storm has passed. Street people, hucksters, hookers and swindlers hang around the town square as the vendors clean up the mess and rebuild their food stalls. Jab Jab sits on a box picking his huge nose, pulling gigantic boogers out in front of Plato's Junk Emporium, watching all the activity with growing vacuousness. Ato is standing next to him. Patmi stops Ligon as he is about to enter the shop. Patmi, are you sure about this? Trusting our fate to a boy we hardly know. The Queen will not approve. Ligon, the Queen doesn't have to know. Patmi, I'm the Queen, damn it, you know damn well I don't approve. Ligon, right now, you're just the Queen's handmaiden. Deal with it. Ligon turns and starts into the shop. June 10, 2024, 11:05 a.m. Number 18. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22, 2023. Post, 254. The Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC-72 in Plato's Junk Emporium, Day. Plato and Mannequin are in the middle of an animated discussion in Hotties. Plato, pot golf balls. Mannequin, no, but baseballs. Plato, McClunky. Maybe the key is cheese. Anakin, bananas, bananas. Ligon walks in, and Plato and Mannequin join him. Plato, the boy tells me you want to sponsor him in a race. How can you do this? Not with 10 cents, I think. He laughs. Ligon pulls a small holo projector out of his pocket and flicks it on. A hologram of the Queen's spacecraft appears in front of Plato. My ship will be the entry fee. It's in good order, except for the parts we need. Plato, not bad, Nubian. But what will the boy ride? He smashed up my pod in the last race. Should take some time to fix it. Mannequin, it wasn't my fault, really. Sibobus mooned me and I flicked him off and lost control of the pod. I actually saved about a third of the pod, well a quarter of it anyway. Plato, if my slave boy didn't have excuses he wouldn't talk at all. Ligon, I have acquired a pod in a game of chance, the fastest ever built. Plato, I hope you didn't kill anyone I know for it. Laughs, did you? Ligon, I don't think so. Plato, okay, just so we're clear on that, so, you supply the pod and the entry fee, I supply the boy and we split the winnings, 50-50, I think. Ligon presses forward towards Plato. If it's going to be 50-50, I suggest you front the cash for the entry. If we win, you keep all the winnings, minus the cost of the parts one need. If we lose, you keep my ship. Plato thinks about this. Mannequin tries not to be nervous. Ligon, CONT'd, either way, you win. Plato, deal. They strike hands, to Mannequin, in Hotties, subtitled, Your friend is a damn fool, methinks. Last edited by Study 3600, June 23, 2024, 5:35 p.m. June 23, 2024, 5:46 p.m. Number 19. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22, 2023. Post, 254. The Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC-73 EXT Nobu Spacecraft, Patuti Desert, Day. Obi-Wan stands outside the Nobuo spacecraft, speaking into his comlink. Ligon is on the back porch of the hovel. Obi-Wan, what if this plan fails, Master? We could be stuck here for a very long time. All the porn I'm viewing is a plus, and all the hot sex with Bashful, but a man can only handle so much. Ligon, a ship without a power supply will not get us anywhere, and there's something about this boy. June 23, 2024, 6:14 p.m. Number 20. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22, 2023. Post, 254. The Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC-74 EXT Mos Epsom, Slave Quarters, Porch, Day. Ligon puts the comlink away as SCHMO comes onto the porch. Patmi, Mannequin, JBJB, and ARTO work on the engines of the podracer in the courtyard below. Ligon, about last night. SCHMO, forget it ever happened. After the race, it is unlikely I will ever see you again. Ligon, you should be proud of your son. He gives without any thought of reward. SC-75 close-up of Mannequin talking to Jab Jab. Mannequin, I'm gonna be the richest slave on the block. The prize money, minus the cost of the parts they need, will make me and mom celebrities and millionaires. Yippee. Jab Jab keeps working, pretending to be indifferent to Mannequin. SC-76 EXT Patuti, Slave Quarters, Back Porch, Day. SHMO, he knows nothing of greed. He has. Ligon, he has special powers. SHMO, yes. Ligon, he can see things before they happen. That's why he appears to have such quick reflexes. It's a Jedi trait. SHMO, he deserves better than a slave's life. Ligon, the force is unusually strong with him, that much is clear. Who was his father? SHMO, there was no father, I carried him, I gave birth. I can't explain what happened. Up until the time of his birth, I had never had a man. Around the time of his conception, when the 12th fleet passed through the 4th quadrant, note, if that's wrong please PM or email me with the correction. Thanks study, I was a frequenter of social parties hosted by Gadola the Hot. Ligon, moves closer to her and what was your function at these soirees? SHMO, I remember it well. I served drinks. As for Mannequin, can you help him? Ligon, I'm afraid not. Had he been born in the Republic, we would have identified him early. But I didn't exactly come here to free slaves. Last edited by Study 3600, August 7, 2024, 1:36 p.m. you are not logged in. Would you like to log in or register? August 7, 2024, 2:04 p.m. Number 21. Study 3600. Administrator. Offline. Registered, December 22, 2023. Post, 254. The Phantom Menace Humorous version. SC77 EXT Party today. Mannequin, Patmi, and Jab Jab are working on Mannequin's Podracer. His three friends Masy, Kista, and Bod come out into the yard laughing. Kista, wow. A real astropop. Referring to Atu, how do you get so lucky? Mannequin, well, I'm not old enough for that, yet, looks at Patmi, but someday. Work. Patmi, you little freak. Mannequin, guess what? I'm entered into the Bunta Tree Classic tomorrow. Masy, and those poisoners. And I thought they were only on Brendok. Mannequin, no, the race. Masy, oh, that Bunta Tree Classic. What, with this? It's never gonna run. Work. Mannequin, you watch your mouth, woman. Bod, you're such a joker money. Mannequin, you, too. Meanwhile JB is working heedlessly beneath some energy binders. Mannequin, CONT'd, be careful not to get your hand caught in those energy binders, it'll go numb for hours. JB, okay. Gets his hand, then his head, then his whole body stuck in the binders for several minutes, then his wrench falls out of the turbo engine and Patmi gets him unstuck. After Masy and Bod take JB away on a stretcher, Kista says to Money. Kista, I'm sure you'll do it this time. Patmi, do what? Kista, finish the race, of course. Patmi, stupefied you've never won a race. Mannequin, well. Patmi, not even finished. What the hell are we getting ourselves into? Mannequin, Kista's right, I finished the race this time. Ligon, lifts him onto the pod. Of course you will. You better, or else. Use this convenient and unexplained power pack. Mannequin plugs the power pack in, flips a few switches and overdramatic music starts up. Mannequin, it's working. It's working. Yippee. 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 Kista, make him stop saying yippee. Covers ears. Work. Mannequin shuts up. Last edited by Study 3600, August 7, 2024, 2:08 p.m.